here again to do another video, and I'm here to talk about anointed weapons and/or mods. So, what is an anointed weapon? Basically, it's a weapon or gun that has extra attributes, generally related to action skills or something from your skill tree. So it's very class specific sometimes, and sometimes it's very generic, kind of like saying after action skill you get X ability. So sometimes it's very specific to you, to your specific class, and sometimes it's kind of like an all-around anointed weapon. So here's a quick look at it. As you can see, I have two legendaries sitting in front of me, one on the left, one on the right. The one on the right hand side, as you guys can see here, has a lot more particle effects. And if I highlight it, get around my pet here, if I highlight it here, you actually see the vault symbol right in the middle of the item name, right above it, and that tells you basically it's an anointed weapon. Also, you can see here it says anointed, and as you can see, because it's anointed, it has an extra ability. So when actions go in, you get extra damage here, and that's kind of how you can tell the difference between the two. So I'm going to look at this other gun. As you can see, there's not a vault symbol at the top. It does meaning you don't have an extra ability that it gives. Sometimes anointed weapons will have extra abilities, and it just doesn't say anointed. So let's see, do I have any here? Like this one. Okay, so Cash Infused Brainstormer. As you can see, it does have the symbol, and it actually has extra information here at the bottom on actions go in, but it doesn't say anointed, but it's still an anointed weapon. It just ran out of space. So sometimes it won't have that, but if that symbol's there, that means you're getting an extra perk to, a skill or an action skill or something in your talent tree. So that's that. Another important thing with anointed weapons is you have to have them equipped, and you have to be using the anointed weapon in order to gain its perks. So just having it in your inventory does not count, and having it on your item slot here, one of your 4 weapons you can choose from, does not count as well. You actually have to have it in your hand. So, for example, we're going to take a look at this one here, and it's a Peerless Melter. It's a green, so that's another important note. Anointed weapons can come in really any rarity. So from greens, blues, purples, epics. I've seen some in just common rarities as well. So this one's a green. But the reason why I equipped this one, I wanted to kind of show you a little bit of proof of how it works, right? So this one says grants an extra charge of Rakk Attack. For those of you who don't know, my class is essentially is a Beastmaster, so I have a pet, and my action skill, it's called Rakk Attack. So I'll show you here. So Rakk Attack, basically I shoot racks into the air and they do damage. On the base skill, I have 2 charges here, and I actually augmented and added an extra one right here. So technically I should only have 3 charges, right? But as you guys can see here, with this equipped, it grants an extra charge of Rakk Attack. So going back to the video here, as you can see in the bottom right hand corner, you see that I have 4 here, and so that tells me that I have 4 charges, and I can shoot them out. See that? And I go down to 3 charges. I shoot again, go down to 2 charges, and after so many seconds, the charges will refill themselves, as you can see here. So I'm going to go to 3, and it's going to go back to 4. Now I'm gonna take off this weapon real quick, and not take off, but just switch. So I switched to a different weapon. As you can see, I still have it in my inventory, and it's still here, right? It's still in one of my 4 slots, and we're just gonna sit here. We're gonna wait 18 seconds because that's quote unquote my cooldown time, and from my understanding, it should not show up. So, I'm gonna move a little bit and just kind of jump around, but look at it here. So non-anointed and anointed. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I'm not really sure, but as you see, I'm not getting the 4th charge, which the other weapon is supposed to give me. So I'm going to switch back to it, and wait for 18 more seconds, and it should, after like 12-15 seconds, it'll give me a countdown, and it'll give me the 4th charge. Another interesting note. So look, see, I'm getting my fourth charge on the bottom right hand corner, and boom, I have 4 now. And so another thing to note is, you know, this might not be for all the guns and all the skill boost, but as soon as you switch away from the weapon, you lose the bonus. So what does that mean, right? So if you look, I have 4 Rakk charges or Rakk Attack charges. I'm going to switch away from it. It still says 4. So, a lot of people think, oh, well, you still have it until you run below 4, and you'll stop at 3. That is incorrect. As soon as you swap away from it, it might be something in programming where it's not adjusting it. But I'm going to push my action skill once, and you'll see that it's going to go from 4 down to 2. Because at that point, my max is currently 3 because I switched the weapons out, right? So I'm going to shoot it real quick, and boom, I've only shot 1 Rakk Attack and immediately goes down to 2. So keep in mind, if you don't have it equipped, you are not going to receive any of the benefits or bonuses based on whatever the Anointed skill says, right? So that's something to keep in mind. That's pretty much it for the video. Hopefully you guys find this useful. If you do, please like, subscribe, follow whatever my YouTube channel and or Twitch. If you have any questions or comments, please post it on the comment section below. And hopefully you guys enjoy the video. So thanks again. Talk to you guys later.